Welcome, everybody. It is season 2 of As Real As It Gets. I am your host, Lebron KT. Basketball season is in the air, man. And guess what? We made it to season 2. Today, I got Steezy with me. I got Jalen Wilson or Jalen the journalist, whatever you got like to call him with me. I got Lever Weeze with me. Hey, man, fellas, how y'all doing today, man?
Doing good. Can't complain. How about your football earlier?
Oh, yeah?
Enjoying the day. Yeah, I finished my homework this weekend, so I can enjoy Sunday without homework.
Oh, yeah? Steez, what's going on with you, man?
I'm getting sold in fantasy right now, so not in the best mood, but, get football in my mind, go talk some basketball. I'm chilling right now.
Weezy Wee, what's going on, man?
Shit, cool.
All right, so it feels like a short off season with the the NBA versus like the NFL, college football, college basketball, wherever you know what I'm saying you have. But I'm ready for some NBA. We got a lot on the slate. But before we get into today's topics and headlines, we're going to talk about, what we normally do, layup line. Y'all ready for a little bit of layup line? Y'all remember how this go? Y'all remember how we used to do this? Let's get it.
Yeah.
First question of layup line. Will we see LeBron James kind of, because to this point he's played to a high level. Will we see him start to fade a little bit this season? Kind of the way, we saw MJ, we saw Kobe. Their games evolved, but their athletic ability died a little bit. Will we see LeBron James kind of teeter off a little bit this season? I want to start with you, Weez.
Me, I never count LeBron. That's just me, though.
Wow, so you never count LeBron out. Steezy, talk to me.
Not this year. I've already, bro. Preseason this year. I've seen a little preseason. This motherfucker's still dunking like it's nothing over here, dropping hammers and stuff. He got the number 6 back, like he's back in South Beach. He got the whole headband thing going. He's gonna be good, at least for this season.
Jalen.
Nah, to be honest, I think he's gonna take a step back when it comes to handling the ball, but as far as like athleticism and decline in the game, nah. And if he does, you won't see it. So
alrighty. Layup line question number 2. What is the greatest basketball video game of all time? I'm going in reverse order. I'm starting with Jalen on this one.
Greatest basketball game. NBA basketball game?
Yes, this is an NBA show. Let's keep it NBA.
Any NBA game. The best? If you're talking about the best, I would have to go 2K11.
2K11, best video basketball game of all time. Hey, Steezy, best video basketball game of all time.
I was gonna say 2K11 because that was my first 2K, and that thing's goated. But I get the respect to NBA Street, and I did play a little NBA Live 05 when they had like the nice slam dunk contests and stuff.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony was on that cover.
Yeah.
Weeze.
Just saying that just brought. I was gonna switch it up. My favorite, the best arcade type game is definitely Streets. You know what I'm saying? NBA Streets. As far as like more serious, on the other ways, the simulation or whatever.
Yeah.
2K16, just cause I was unfuckwittable in
that. For me, 2K16. Pro-Am players, 2K16 holds a special place in my heart. I think Jalen and Steve's already knew what I was going to say. But 2K11, from a lot of 2K fans, gets a lot of them talk about that being creme de la creme. But Live 05, honorable mention.
He was on the cover, right? Or the 11?
11? Jordan was.
Jordan was on the cover. Live 05, honorable mention. I was ranked number 1 in the nation. Weez can vouch for me at Live 05. I was ranked number 1 in the nation for about a day and a half. Live 05. No cap. Alrighty. Layup line. Question number 3. What team that didn't make the playoffs last season may make the playoffs this season? I'm going to go to Steve's first.
The Bulls.
Wow, that might be
ain't hard for
unanimous. That may be unanimous. Jalen.
Well, I tweeted out a while ago. I think Steve know this tweet when I said the Timberwolves and Pelicans will finish higher than the Grizz in playoff seeding. So I'm going with the Timberwolves, but I think the Pelicans are also gonna make the playoffs too.
Weez?
50% of that's just him hating. I hope y'all know that.
No, man.
Yeah, hey, Weez, your audio cutting out. Say that again.
I said LaMelo, going with LaMelo.
Are you going with Charlotte? Hey, I like that pick. The Warriors is my pick. It's kind of a cheating pick, you know. Big play Clay coming back this season. I think Steph going to do Steph Curry like things this season. Well, that was
Steezy picked the Bulls.
Huh?
So I said, Steezy picked the Bulls. So it's like you can pick the Warriors.
I was about to say that was a great pick by Steezy. All right.
It's an obvious pick.
So
They better make the playoffs.
So we all know the Milwaukee Bucks won their second NBA championship last year. We all got to see Giannis Antetokounmpo, my man, go through the Chick-fil-A line, and he wasn't having it, man. So I was happy to see that Giannis Antetokounmpo was able to win a ring last year. But it seems like, you know, outside of the Warriors, and who else has repeated recently? It's been kind of difficult to repeat.
The Heat. Besides them, it was the Heat.
Yeah, besides the Heat, it's been as of recent, it's been kind of difficult to repeat. Can the Milwaukee Bucks repeat this year as back-to-back champions? Starting with Weez, we're gonna go in reverse order.
Say they wasn't going to win last year. They proved me wrong, but fuck them niggas. They ain't going this year.
As real as it gets. I want.
For real though, you know what I'm saying? Harden wasn't 100%. If he would have had Harden, they wasn't like Harden wouldn't been able to help KD out a little more. Realistically, like, come on, man.
Jalen.
Unless Kyrie Irvin get that vaccination shot, then they got probably the highest chance of going back to the finals for the Eastern Conference teams.
Just because of Kyrie?
Yeah.
Come on.
Talking about the flat earther? That's gonna stop him?
Yeah.
Steve, talk to me.
Well, I picked them last year to win the finals. The thing is, though, they would have not won if the Nets were so injured. That's what got bounced out. But hey, I mean, obviously they can repeat. Giannis so far in the preseason. I mean, I don't want to overreact, but this dude's doing pull up threes, and then you got that mid range game on him. I'm like, where did this come from? But hey, first of all, Chris Middleton, you ain't no number one option. You're the second option. I just hope you know that. Because what I've seen so far, Chris Middleton's game is Giannis trying to take stuff in his Duffy. So I really do think that the Bucks are going to be probably favorites in the East, like Jalen said. If the Nets have like some issues going on, I don't think the whole Kyrie thing's gonna. There's ways you can fix that situation, but the Bucks might be the favorites, and also I do like some of their offseason moves. One was underrated was them actually picking up Grayson Allen because their bench was so like iffy iffy for the whole last season, and Grayson Allen's a really good 3-point shooter coming off the bench. So
Right.
Thank y'all for this time. PJ Tucker ain't there no more. They ain't got no dogs. They got dogs, but PJ Tucker, come on.
You know today.
Hey, they
got Bobby Portis.
Yeah, they got the hype man Bobby Portis still. They good. PJ Tucker's just an old head.
Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis the hype man. You get the crowd hype. The crowd's a big part.
Hey. So I know.
PJ Tucker like that.
I know. Jalen talked about Kyrie Irvin a little bit, and we're gonna move on to this Kyrie Irvin saga. Kyrie Irvin has sports media going bananas. I seen an interesting conversation with I don't know why I just forgot her name, Jalen Rose's wife. I know who I'm talking about. Yes, and Jason Williams, and I'm going to preface this by saying this: we are not going to get political on this show. It's just not going to happen. What I will say is this: I am not anti-vax. I am not pro-vax. I am pro-choice. It is your decision in the land of the free to decide if you want to get the vax or not. That's it. And what I also need people to understand with this Kyrie Irving situation is that this man is centered. He is woke with a capital W. He's woke, okay? The guy is vegan. He takes damn good care of himself. So before he does anything, he's going to do his proper research. That's all I want to say before entering this saga. So, first question about this Kyrie Irving, I want to ask Weez. And I'm asking Weez for a reason. Do you think this situation will resolve itself at all?
One way or another, hell yeah. It's either he gonna get vax or they gonna get like they, cause this is last year on his contract. They not, know what I'm saying? They didn't offer him an extension, so they probably just chalked it up already. That's why I think they just prepared to go with KD and Harden.
That makes well, and I think it'd be interesting.
My bad. If he come back, that's just a plus. But
right.
Like, they not struggling.
They're not hurting at all, and I definitely like LaMarcus Aldridge coming back. I want to see how that works out. Jalen, huh?
That was a sneaky pickup.
Yes.
Paul Millsap.
Yes, Paul Millsap.
And Patty Mills.
Sneaky.
Yeah, that was another great pickup. I forgot all about Patty Mills. Jalen, I wanna come to you. So this Kyrie Irving situation, like I said, it ripped media on fire this week. Everybody was talking about it. Does this resolve itself at all? Is there any way that this can work out? Of course he can't play in Los Angeles. Of course he can't play in New York. Is there a way that this can work out via trade and he just sits out on the states that have the mandated indoor mask policy?
It could work out, but we all know Kyrie Irving. He basically came out and already said that, he wants to retire early. So it's always been speculation that if he does get traded, which I don't think he will, that he might. It's a good possibility that he might retire. Mm-hmm. But if I'm a team, I do not trade for Kyrie Irving. Why? Like if I'm the Nets, I don't trade for Kyrie Irving. I mean, if I'm the Sixers, sorry, if I'm the Sixers, I don't trade for Kyrie Irving because. Why because we can go into battle with the Nets without Kyrie Irving, then, us have Kyrie Irving, but to give them Ben Simmons, who's still all-star caliber player.
So you don't think for the Sixers that Kyrie Irving makes them better?
It does, but it still makes the Nets even more dangerous without Kyrie Irving. Like the Nets without Kyrie Irving, is less dangerous than the Nets with Ben Simmons and James Harden and Kevin Durant.
Okay, and defense is why.
Yeah,
I think the spacing and the offensive side of things for Philly with the snipers that they got on the outside, that would be dangerous to have Kyrie Irving. Steve, I'm coming to you. So recently, Kyrie Irving has pretty much stated, he said he's not retiring. He said, don't believe everything you hear. And he made it crystal clear that he wants to play and that he believes these things be resolved. If you are the GM of the Nets, you have a Kyrie Irving problem. What are you doing?
Trading him. I get what Jalen be saying. If I'm other GMs, I don't really know if I want Kyrie on my team. But if I'm the GM of the Nets, I want him off my team because it's a situation that's really out of the Nets' hands. Because it's Kyrie's choice and all, and he can't. This is not the NBA. This is New York itself. It's a state thing, so you can't. They can't. It's out of the NBA's control too. So I'm at the point where I'm like, hey, trade Kyrie, and then use that extension money to go extend Harden, and go get some other pieces. Because without Kyrie, there's still a goddamn good team and still a contending team. And you can trade Kyrie and get some pieces to help to really help out this team. Mm-hmm. And then also use that money towards Harden for an extension. I said you got to get Kyrie off the team.
Jalen counter argument. Steve's then rebuttal, and then we're gonna go to Weez.
Counter argument. Well,
or whatever you were about to say. I thought it was gonna be a counter argument.
Well, I was about to say, I don't like if I was a GM. I mean, I don't want Kyrie Irving on my team. Like, I would still want Kyrie Irving on the Celtics. But my whole point is, I wouldn't want to make the Nets better than what they would be going into the season. Because they can go. Cause they're gonna be going into the season without Kyrie Irving. So why would I trade you a star player to make you even better? Even though we're getting Kyrie Irving back, you're still getting another star caliber player or all-star caliber player.
Yeah, and I think if you're the Sixers, you're stupid if you're trying to trade for Kyrie. If you're any Eastern Conference team, don't trade for Kyrie. Western Conference wise, I think that's the best option they got. That's why I was telling you, Jalen, about the Jazz. But the thing is, though, I don't know if that's like the Jazz. Because if I'm the Jazz, I'm not doing it. But if I'm the Nets, I'm really trying to go get Gobert. So if you can do like a Kyrie Gobert thing, go ahead.
That's gonna toss a couple picks in there. They're gonna have to toss like a couple picks.
Yeah. If I'm Utah, I'm considering it. Weez, I felt like you was about to say something a little bit earlier. Say that again.
I said I forgot. You could go ahead.
Okay. And your mic cutting in and out. All right, bet. So we leave one saga to go to another saga. So up until roughly 5 days ago, we didn't know what was going to happen with Ben Simmons, and I was, secretly, behind him, like, hey, fight the good fight, brother. Like, Philly, did you? Yes. Okay, you sold in the playoffs. Yes. Understandably so. But some of the talk that was coming out of the locker room, some of the talks, like, even if you broke down, after they were eliminated, some of the things Joel Embiid was saying could be taken out of context and be taken the wrong way. So I'm thinking the fans don't want him there. Some of the players don't want him there. Maybe it's best if he go. But he ended up reporting. That just didn't make sense to me. Weez, why do you think Ben Simmons ultimately decided to report the camp?
Money talk, man. You already missed like $1 million. About to keep letting it add up. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, people don't want to trade for him because of what they saying. When they last seen him play, so he got to get that trade value up. I think he going to ball out. You know what I'm saying? Hit a couple of threes, all that shit. And tell Philly, kiss my ass. Get me up out
Hey, so I got a question for you. I want to say with you. So I know you watch a lot of summer league ball, but not only that, you watch a lot of the runs, like the Rico Hines runs. And we seen Ben Simmons was sparking. He was sparking over the summer. Like, do you think that could translate into the regular season?
Yeah, but I don't know what it is because he been doing this the last couple of years, like in the open runs and shit. Like, he play more freely. He be knocking them joints down. Of course, they ain't gonna post no misses. But, like, he be shooting it more confident and shit. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I think that he gotta do it, though. If Giannis coming down, starting off a game with a fucking 3, come on, man. Saying Giannis was cashing out, like, shooting that motherfucker. That shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can do it if Giannis doing it.
Jalen, same question. Jalen?
He sleep.
Jalen?
Yeah.
Yo? Same question.
You said what?
I said same question.
My bad, you cutting out of my ear.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Steve. Steve, same question.
Look, man. Look. First of all, the run shit. I've been saying it. He fooling y'all. He did it last year. I go over the media. He over here hitting pull up threes, and we're acting like, oh, he gonna bring that to the season. Hell no. Cause I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again. I like Ben Simmons. He's a good player. He's gonna make a team better. But the dude's a fucking coward. He's scared to improve as a player. I feel like I always see it. Like the dude can shoot the 3, but he doesn't want to. He refuses to do it. Now, I do think he's a good player, and I'm going to give a lot of respect to the Sixers management because, first of all, the trades that they're asking for is ridiculous. And the reason why it's taken so long for this to happen and why it went to the time where they had to report to camp, because teams are going to wait and hope that the package or like what their asking price would drop. It wouldn't be as high. Where the Sixers are like, nah, we're going to ask for the same thing. Warriors, you want him? You're going to have to give us Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, your whole goddamn galore picks. And that's simple. CJ McCollum. give me CJ McCollum 4 picks. They don't. They keep putting their foot on the gas, and they're not gonna trade Ben Simmons. It's not for a really good package. And obviously Ben Simmons got to go back to Philly because he need to get his money. You're gonna lose out on like 30 mil or something like that. So you still gotta get your money. I get you're rich, but damn, you gotta think for the future. So you can't be losing all that.
If he do motherfucking start hitting threes and shit though, niggas gonna trade for him. They gonna give him whatever they
right.
That's the missing thing. If he could prove, he is scary as shit, but if he could prove that he can hit some motherfucking shots.
No. He has been able to hit shots. He just choosing not to do it. And regardless, he's gonna go to Philly. He's gonna ball out, and that's the thing. He's kind of in a situation where if he balls out, the Sixers his price is gonna keep going up maybe, and it's gonna even be harder for the Sixers to get rid of him. And then the other hand, he can play like garbage and get slandered by Philly. Welcome back.
Have y'all seen some of the images in the postseason where like he'll be driving, literally like Ben Simmons is what 6'10". Like he'll be driving, he'll do a jump pass. He got PG on him. Like he could have literally just laid the ball up or dunked the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like
the Trae Young pick.
Yes, the Trae Young pick. That's exactly who it was, Steve.
Oh wait, you were talking about that pick? Oh yeah, that's the most famous basketball pick from the for the playoffs this year.
For the whole last year. He could have dunked it so easily.
That's what they blaming the series on. That just that one play.
Man, he even had the audacity to try to do a no-look pass on that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Try and look cute and shit.
Just dunk it up.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, I'm not Steve. I'm sorry, Jalen. I was coming to you. Go ahead.
Oh, but I'll say, but Ben Simmons is that he need to come in the next season with a mindset of like that Giannis got to where it's like, you know, people gonna talk bad about his shot. People gonna talk bad about his free throw. He done did it all, air ball, free throws, and everything. Like you ever see that Giannis video where it was like they were already in the finals, but he was like, I done did it all. You know, they said all they could say about me. So
right,
you know, do what I do. Like, and I'm gonna keep doing like his ass to come out with a I don't give a fuck attitude. Like exactly what he needs to do. If at least I'm taking two threes a game. Mm-hmm. And if he don't, then if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm being like bench him. You coming off the bench, bro. Like if you don't start taking at least 1 3 a game, then bro, you're coming off the bench this season.
And you know what that would be a great plan of action. Here's the thing. I think we've all had similar upbringings from the standpoint of tough love. Like my mom is one of the toughest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Like I remember one time me and my brother were trying to fight. She literally rolled her sleeves up, put her dukes up, and literally started swinging on it. She like, y'all want to fight me. Like, do y'all feel like? I feel like basketball isn't as it's a mental sport as far as game planning, but some of it is just, you know, jump ball, boom, put the ball in the cup. For him, I feel like it's almost as mental as golf or almost as mental as kicking a field goal for him. Like, I feel like that's what he has made shooting. Like, is there any way he can fix that? I know, like, tough love and my upbringing has brought me and made me the person I am today. Like, has he been spoon-fed his entire life? Like, because he did play high school ball with D'Angelo Russell, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, he did. I mean, you know, every player, well, not every player, but some players just need coddle. Like, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the players that need coddle. You know, like, you remember 2K give you these badges like tough love or something like that?
Right.
And after that, I got this badge called Pat Me on the Back.
Right.
And this might need the pat me on the back badge where it's like, you know, you did this wrong, but good job doing this, good job doing that.
Right.
I just want to see you do this a little bit more, because I think it'll help the team. Blah blah blah. Right.
So it's like you got to give him positive reinforcement, even when you're giving him criticism. You got to give him positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
Anything else with Ben Simmons? He frustrates me, man.
You said, Jacqueline, you said he got what you say this season he got to take at least 2. He way past that. Last season he was supposed to be taking 2. That nigga need to take 4 threes a game. He was like, shit. I seen him. He like 1 for 8. He like 1 for 7, so I'm gonna fire me off like at least 5 of these motherfuckers in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Rondo can't shoot. He
Right.
saying
He's still
motherfuckers
gonna shoot. Yeah. But I
in
just feel
my
like that's Rondo. That's who Rondo is. Like Rondo don't care. Draymond Green used to be like that, but he's
he
not like
cares
that
now.
anymore. Like he used to ain't care. Like the coach tell him, no, hey, look at I'm jacking this joint. Like I'm shooting it regardless.
Remember
I
against the
think
Grizz,
that comes from
Draymond tried to lay it up and he missed.
The last shot.
In the play, yeah.
Motor.
Yeah.
He didn't
He
even
had a
hit the
wide
rim.
open three.
it's finally
Hit the
saying
rim.
who stuff is. Like you got the greatest shooter all time. Fuck. Like even if it's 3 niggas and Steph face, it's gonna be a better percentage than Draymond.
right. Contested, 100% contested.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Alrighty, so before I get into this next segment, I'm gonna say a bar by J. Cole. I don't know it verbatim, but y'all know I'm a big Cole fan. He pretty much he was saying he went to the strip club with Drake. He said he threw about 4. Drake threw about 50. And they're talking about 1,000. He said he threw about 4,000. Humble. That's who J. Cole is. Drake threw about 50,000. Why does the Phoenix Suns appear to be throwing 4,000? Like, why do they appear to be the J. Cole in that scenario, and they won't open up the checkbook? Even though they kind of did, they kind of did. But why won't they pay DeAndre Ayton? Is it something that I'm missing? Like, I need y'all expertise on this. I'm starting with Weez.
My bad. I'm just be getting excited over these topics.
Nah, that's good. That's good. That's great.
He blew the shit out of me in the finals, dog. The Bucks was not supposed to win it. Like, my man Chris Paul, he was a little hurt. I'm going to make an excuse for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make an excuse for him. But DeAndre Ayton, he was balling like shit in the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
Disappeared, dog. Like, come on. He was doing all that shit and, like, just disappeared in the finals. Like, they sketchy on him. They don't know, like... Like, you showed me one thing, like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you see a bad joint, she got the makeup on in the club, you woke up to her the next day, the bitch looked like alfalfa and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, who is you? Like, make it stand, dog. Like, you gonna be a dog? Like,
Hey, that's card of the day, dog. Jalen, why aren't they opening up the checkbook for DeAndre Ayton?
Well, I think it's the same reason why we said, like you did all that before the finals. Then in the finals, you didn't play well. But it also goes back to like during the season. Like sometimes, like the big question about him was his motor, and sometimes his motor just isn't there in the game, and he just isn't aggressive enough. But he can be one of the top 7 bigs, top 6 bigs in the league if he's aggressive enough on defense and offense. Like. And it points to the regular season. It points to the playoffs. It points to the season before. It points to his rookie season. Like it points to his whole NBA career to where it's like him just needing to be aggressive and he's not aggressive enough. Also, Miles Bridges didn't ask for a max contract.
Okay. And Miles Bridges is one of the best 3-and-D defenders we have in this league.
Oh, Mikal Bridges, my bad.
Mikal Bridges. Steez, I'm coming to you, and I came to you last intentionally. So. Everybody by now knows you're an Oregon fan. You watch a lot of Pac-12 football. You watch a lot of Pac-12 basketball as well. And I'm sure you've seen DeAndre Ayton a lot when he was in college. In my opinion, he's only really kind of tapped into like a fraction of what I thought he could be. Because in college, like he was shooting threes and everything. So why do you feel like the Suns have not opened up the checkbook for him?
Well, it's pretty much what Weezy and Jalen have said. I feel like so far in DeAndre Ayton's career, like the reason why I had him having like a breakout type year last year is because they got Chris Paul on their team. Yeah, Chris Paul is a lot of his success. It comes with a lot to his success. So I feel like the Suns are probably thinking like, okay, if Chris Paul making DeAndre Ayton look this good, because Chris Paul made DeAndre Jordan an all-star. He got it. You can get Chris Paul, Alex Len. He make him look like a good player. But
That's
it's like okay, so Chris Paul's here. He's gonna retire. He probably got 2 years on him. I would say he's gonna retire soon. Why would I give DeAndre Ayton why would I be comfortable giving him a 5-year extension when Chris Paul probably not gonna be here for that long? And also like I like what Jalen said. It's about his motor. Yeah, like it's kind of crazy to look at it because like in his draft class so far, almost like so many picks have got their bag already. Trey, Luka, Shea. players just getting their back. MPJ, he just got 5 mil, 148 guaranteed. Like, and DeAndre Ayton over here getting left out. They just give the contract to Mikal Bridges for 4 years, 90 mil. So they opening the checkbook for him before they do for Aiden. So obviously they're not feeling comfortable giving him that extension yet. But I think that I think they're gonna find something out for him. I don't see DeAndre Ayton not being on the Suns or getting traded away. I just can't really see it.
This is a gamble. It's one or two ways of handling this. Either A, he takes it, plays with a chip on his shoulder and had the best season of his career, or B, he pout about it and prove the Suns right. If he prove the Suns wrong, then he can really play with the Suns next season when it's really time to pay him, and he can say, F you, pay me, so to speak. So now we about to play Fact or Fiction. This will be a weekly episode thing where I'm gonna, take some seconds. I want to ask you a question. You're gonna have about 15 seconds to answer. Giving your cold, honest truth, and don't hold back on these. Fact or Fiction is brought to you by the good folks at Real Ones Productions. Make sure you tap in with Real Ones Production. It is also brought to you by the good folks at Lever Gaming. From rags to riches, make sure you get with the homies. All right, Fact or Fiction statement number 1. Fact or Fiction. Ben Simmons has underwhelmed since he entered the NBA. Jalen, you first. Fact or Fiction?
Fact.
Why?
So after rookie year, he hasn't improved much since then.
Weez, fact or fiction? Cade Cunningham will average 18, 5, and 5 this season. At least 18, 5, and 5 this season. Fact or fiction?
That's a tough one right there. I ain't gonna hold it. I'm gonna say fact. I got faith in Cade.
He got the keys. Steez, fact or fiction? Jalen Green will average 22 points a game.
22? God damn. I mean, I like Jalen Green, but fuck, bro. Not fiction.
Fiction.
He's a motherfucking Superman.
Yeah, Superman. Hey, I 22 may be high, but I think he's gonna average 20 a game.
They got a good team. I hope you know that. They got some good depth on that team. They got a future. They got players that can do stuff. James ain't the only guy.
They do, but he can create his own shot. Jalen, fact or fiction? We will see LiAngelo Ball in a regular season game this season, playing pivotal minutes. So 12 or more minutes.
Fiction. I just don't think he's NBA ready, and I think that he's probably gonna be in the G League for the whole year.
Weez, I saw you shaking your head. You deem that is true.
I agree with Jalen. I want to see him in the NBA. I fuck with all the Ball brothers, but yeah, he need this G League experience. You know what I'm saying? Get tuned up and shit.
Alrighty, this is the last fact or fiction question. Weez, fact or fiction? LeBron James is the greatest of all time.
Fact.
What was that?
Start some controversy, man. Fact.
Ooh!
Some shit.
Hey, Jalen. LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. Fact or fiction?
I say fact.
Steez.
Fiction. Bro. I'm not gonna go the whole conversation about it.
Well, that was an interesting segment of fact or fiction. I'm gonna let y'all live with that LeBron James comment. I was surprised we said that. Give me Kobe Bean Bryant over LeBron James. Personally, these fact or fiction as we go week to week are going to get a little bit spicier. Everybody's going to be forced to, make a move. So sorry about the technical difficulties. We got Steezy back. Moving right along. Wow, y'all surprised me with that fact or fiction. They said LeBron James is the GOAT. King James, number 23 and number 6. They said
I
you
would
go,
say
bro.
Rondo, but clearly that's not fact. So
This nigga.
He said Rondo. Hey, hold on. Fact or fiction? We're gonna take it to the NFL real quick. Devin Hester is the greatest return man of all time. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
fact, and fact, and he's the best 23 to ever play in Chicago.
Who was the other 23s? Forte?
He talking about
the
Michael
dude that played
Jeffrey
for the
Jordan, bro.
Bulls.
Yeah,
And Deion Sanders is the greatest return man of all time.
You
Period.
disrespectful,
Period. Give me prime time, man. You see what Jalen did, man? Somebody that put something in his drink.
Hey, honorable mention. Shout out Dante Hall, man.
Hey, the X, throw up the X, man. What they know about him, man? All right. I like that fact of fiction. All right. So we're going to get into the beast of the East, the Eastern Conference. I wrote an article earlier in the spring talking about how I think there's been like a closing of the guard in the Eastern Conference. Y'all remember how much better the Western Conference was than the East? And I still say the Western Conference is better, but I think it's closing a little bit. So let's talk about some of the best teams in the East. I'm going to go to each of you. Y'all give me y'all 4 best teams in the East based on play y'all had seen last season, based off of acquisitions made over the offseason. Let's start with Jalen. Jalen, who are your 4 best teams in the East based on everything you've seen thus far?
Bucks, Nets, Bulls, Sixers.
So you just want to disrespect Jason Tatum? You don't think they're a top 4 team?
Oh my gosh! Listen, I like Jason Tatum, but the thing is, the Celtics aren't a top 4 team. It's still a lot of things they got to work out. They still aren't the best team when it comes to the bench play. Better team than last year, but I gotta see what the new coaching staff is going to do. Mm-hmm. And the Celtics have deal with a lot of injuries for some reason. Like the Celtics are just an injury-riddled team. Also, Robert Williams scared me because right now he don't look like he's in game shape. He's in shape, but he's not in NBA game shape.
That's a difference.
Yeah.
My bad, Jalen. Say your 4 again for me.
In order.
Oh,
you saying the Bucks are the best team, right?
Yeah. Did I say the Bucks first?
Yeah.
The Bucks, Nets, Bulls, Sixers.
Weez, go next.
Shit. I'm gonna go in order. Damn. I'm gonna say the Nets. I'm gonna say the Heat. I'm gonna say the Bucks. And I'm gonna say the Hawks. I think the Hawks was fluke last year. I think they real deal. You know what I'm saying? Nick McMillan. Even though it's a lot of injuries, I believe in the Hawks.
Steezo.
I had the same thing as Jalen. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what? Because the thing I like about Jalen though, he's an unbiased fan. But I'm gonna put the Celtics there. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Bucks. I'm gonna go Nets, and I'm gonna go Sixers, and then I'll put the Celtics.
So
just because I'm so high on Tatum, I think he's a dark horse MVP.
Yeah, yes, he is. Tatum is one of those guys. If you all remember who Bernard King was. Just scoring bunches. Tatum is one of those like streaky shooters where if anybody could score 70 or get close to the 80, Jason Tatum may be the guy in the NBA. Because he can get to the free throw line as well, they could get something crazy like that. Alrighty, so I'm putting all of y'all on the hot seat. What about the Knicks? Nobody respect what the Knicks did?
Hey, Julius Randle's a fraud. I'm letting y'all know that he's overrated. I still see Siakam better.
Knicks, yeah. So y'all don't think they upgraded with Kemba Walker?
No, they did. They did.
Kemba Walker got some beef with a lot of people right now, and some of them are in Boston right now. I'm telling you, Kemba Walker about to be on his best Roy Jones impression. Y'all must have forgot because I'm telling you. Kemba is coming for blood this season. You put on somebody like Tibbs who's going to be able to hide him and pretty much show him how to play better defense and hide at the same time. So, nobody mentioned the Knicks, and that's fair. Charlotte Hornets, can they be on the cusp of one of the better teams? How you guys like the book night pickup? No, they're not there yet.
Yeah, like season. We're talking about top 4. I don't know if the Knicks are top 4. I mean, the Knicks got top 4 depth, but I don't know if they got top 4 talent.
How many guards do these niggas got? I'm saying you ain't gonna just carry Derrick Rose. They got the young boy, quickly.
Mayo quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly. They got
Fourier.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit.
RJ Barrett.
Got Alec Burks.
You do you guys know? Actually, we'll talk about that in the best of the rest. Best of the West. Top 4 teams in the West. We started with Jalen. We ended with Steez last time. Steez, I want you to go first, and I'm going to end with Jalen this time. Give me your top 4 teams in the West, Steez.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes, sir.
Lakers, Nuggets. I try not to forget people because I mean the West is so it's so all around good. It's hard. Well, I want to put top 4. I put Jazz top 4. I don't know if I trip if I put Jazz top 4, but
they're a regular season team, a damn good, and it's hard. It's hard to win in Salt Lake City. It's really hard to win in Salt Lake City.
The
West is so hard because I feel like it's so mixed around. Like, and I don't know who I'm missing right now. Like, I'm really forgetting. Oh yeah, actually,
Clippers.
Nah, I don't think Clippers gonna be the same this year. I think they're gonna have a little fall off, but they're gonna.
You think so? What, if Paul George is the guy, he's a much better player. He's a much better player as Batman in Batman hours than in Rodman and at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he showed that during the offs this past playoffs.
Yeah, the whole top 4 conversation. I don't know if they're built for top 4 teams.
You don't?
Nah.
I probably change around, but right now I'm gonna actually say the Lakers, Nuggets, Jazz, and then actually my sleeper, which I kind of hate to say, but the Warriors.
Warriors.
I have the Warriors being like just out of nowhere, really impressive. Curry's gonna be the same dude where I don't know if he's gonna get the scoring title again, but he's gonna be damn near close for how old he is. So I'm gonna have him as a sleeper.
And that's your order. You think the Lakers are the best team in the West?
It's hard for me to say that they're gonna get the number 1 seed because when it comes to the West, there's always like the Jazz and Nuggets over here.
Right.
They always like try to go for that number 1 seed, but they never play like a number 1 seed in the playoffs.
They don't.
Where the Lakers, it has a lot of things have to happen where they have to stay healthy.
Yeah, and LeBron don't care about the 1 seed.
Yeah, he doesn't at all. And then Westbrook the Westbrook thing has to work.
Okay.
That fit is obviously still in the question. So.
I got some more questions about your seeding, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. Weez, give me your top 4 of the best of the West.
Forgot all about the Warriors, dog. I'm not about to disrespect them, man. But I definitely got the Lakers number 1. I'm going to make a bold pick. Warriors number 2. It's kind of a safe pick at the same time. Clay coming back. Wiseman going to be back. They're going to be back. They're going to be straight. Motherfucking, this will get tricky. Because, like, I don't really know. I say it's a toss. I toss it up between Nuggets and the Suns for the 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Oh yeah, that's my top 4.
Jalen, talk to me.
I got a very much different top 4 when it comes to the back end. So I got the Jazz number 1. If we're talking about like the ending seedings, I got the Jazz number 1.
Okay.
Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the Nuggets. Then I got the Trailblazers.
Okay.
Now, hold on. Trailblazers might confuse people, but the Trailblazers are a regular season team usually.
I think Chauncey Billups is going to bring some of that to that team, to that bravado that's much needed to that team to want to play offensively and defensively. I got a bold take.
My bad. Real quick, KT. Like, you talking regular season, motherfucking Steph, Clay, and Draymond did go 72-10.
Yeah.
Without a KD, Jordan Poole definitely improved himself. He looking like the third splash brother out there. Just throwing that out there. Go ahead.
This is my bold take. The Dallas Mavericks finished numero uno in the Western Conference regular season this season. That is my bold take. As Jalen will say, that is the hill I am willing to die on. I think I'm sure Jason Kidd is gonna be able to take Luka to that to the next level. I truly believe that. And Jason Kidd, I think, learned a lot from his first couple of stints as an NBA head coach. He had to learn how to be a coach.
You expect Luka to do it all then, because Pingus over there ain't gonna do shit. I'm just gonna say that.
Pingus still average. Porzingis, I called him Pingus too. Porzingis still average. Porzingis still average what 20 and 8 last season.
Bro, I'm not high on that two right there. I think Luka and Lillard have the same problem where they need to revamp their team, because Lillard, that backcourt, I hate it. I don't like him calling backcourt. It's not working out for me. And then Luka, the whole Porzingis thing, it's not working. I don't like it. Luka needs to get better, more help. So until then, Luka is gonna ball this year. He's gonna be MVP candidate for sure. Probably like actually my top, but hey, nah, I'm not gonna put him number one or even top 4.
So we did Beast of the East. We did Best of the West. Now let's talk about the best of the rest. This is the conversation I was most excited for. We all know who the main players are, who the high rollers are. Let's talk about everybody else. You know, we like to show love to everybody. If you don't want your producer dancing all in the videos, come watch Real Ones Productions. So for the best of the rest, Jalen, did I start with you at all? I don't think I started with Weez at all. Weez, let's start with you.
You ain't started with Weez yet.
Who are some of the teams, best of the rest, some of the teams that you got your eye on? You know we gonna have league pass in the crib. You know what I'm saying? You know we gonna have league pass. So who's some of the teams you gonna be wanting to keep an eye on this year?
Real interesting in the Heat. I think Kyle Lowry and PJ Tucker, those some big additions. You know what I'm saying, to what they got on. They already got key rotation players. Like deep. I can't think of who they back up. No, I ain't gonna say who they back up big. Y'all know. I think it's a young. I can't think of the name.
I mean, I think it's PJ Tucker and Markieff Morris is two of their key backups.
It's more no Markieff.
Oh, they got Keith.
Yeah, they got.
they got players with bravado.
Man, I know he been hurt though, but if Oladipo could come back.
Their backup big is Dwayne Dedman. Forgot. That's who it is. Dwayne Dedman, that's who their backup is.
I think they can make some noise, man. Jimmy Buckets.
And Tyler Hero.
Yeah, fuck with him. Hero, yeah, he's a shooter. But yeah, man, I'm talking about them dogs. Like, you need them dogs. You see how when PJ Tucker got on the Bucks, how they hold the main job?
Yeah. It's like that big brother mentality. Oh, I got my hitter with me. I'm swinging on somebody first.
Keith Morris, you know what I'm saying?
He never bruh. Keith never went like that. Steve, I don't want you to rebuttal as an analyst to this. Rebuttal as a Grizzlies fan to what to what Weez just said.
What do you want me to say? Like,
hey, Weez. Let me update Weez. There are some of these weird battles. Like Grizzlies fan and Heat fans don't like each other. Did you know that was a? Did you know that was a thing?
Actually, especially me.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm like the Grizzly fan that gets in a lot of
a lot of stuff.
Especially Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, I do not like you. That's just facts. I just don't like Tyler Hero, and I don't like the Heat. Heat fans annoy me.
All right.
They're also not that good. Hope they know that.
Weez, give me one more team for the best of the rest. Y'all do 2 apiece for the best of the rest, and y'all can pick either conference.
Best of the rest. I can't. Damn. I can't really think enough for the West. The West just a toss-up period. They got so many good teams.
What do you feel like the Pacers can do this year, Weez?
Pacers, I'm not. Come
on. You're not buying it. You on a budget.
Bulls, like, see something with the Bulls. I think they can make some noise too. That's another team, like a sleeper type team that could really like creep up in there, like top 4 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Make some noise.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those are teams I'm thinking of right off top.
Jalen, best of the rest.
Steve, you gonna like this one? Timberwolves.
Go ahead.
The Timberwolves. Now when they finish like top 6 in the West, no, but the Grizz won't either. But they will
Ooh.
finish at least top 8, or in the play-in at 9. So I got the Timberwolves, which is the best of the rest, and I would say the Pelicans, but I'm not gonna say the Pelicans. I'm gonna say the Mavericks. Like y'all talk about the Mavericks though. But Porzingis, I'm gonna say this. I think his role will get switched from a 7-2 shooting guard to now a 7-2 power forward. Or 7-3, my bad, if I got your height wrong by 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think Jason Kidd is gonna look to do more with him in the mid range area, which he said he wants to do. So I do think that they can finish top 6 in the West, maybe, but the West is so deep that you never know.
Right.
Hey Steve, I want you to say this. I am a John Moran, Dylan Brooks supporter. I'm gonna just say that, and I like Jaren Jackson, but I just think but see, I just think the Grizz lost the trade because they gave up Valanciunas for Steven Adams.
All right.
JV. Let's hear it, Steve.
I got the East, and I'm picking a team from the East and one team from the West. So I'm gonna start with the East. So I'm actually gonna show love to your team, KT. I got the Wizards.
Oh, word.
The Wizards actually, at first I didn't like it, but they built a team that's pretty good all around, I would say. And I do see them being playing and like sneaky good, like not expected. Because I mean the Dinwiddie signing was Dinwiddie, you don't know where you can get from him, but if Dinwiddie's going to play 100%, you gonna look healthy out there. Get 20 point per game scorer. You know Bradley Beal going to be going for the scoring title. Montrezl Harrell's a good pickup. Kyle Kuzma, I don't want to really talk about Kyle Kuzma, to be honest, because I don't got much words for that dude. But Kuzmania, yeah, shout out to him, Summer League legend.
Damn Woody.
Yeah, the Wizards, I think they're kind of a sleeper, but not. I'm not saying they're like playoff, like confident making playoffs, but I think playing for sure, and they might sneak into the playoffs just off that. So
yeah, I like
go to the West, and if you really thought I wasn't gonna talk about the Grizzlies, you're tripping. especially because Jalen is. I'm telling you, Jalen. You said we're not gonna be a 6 seed. We're gonna be a 6 seed this season, and I'm gonna come back to this video at the end of the year. I'm like a genius. That's what's
wow.
Because you're hating on the Valanciunas trade when the Valanciunas trade was actually it was a blessing. I'm telling you, Steven Adams is going to be big for us because Steven Adams is Valanciunas without offense, but then he also provides better defense and he has a little playmaking on his name. Not to also mention that shout out to J. Cole, John Morant gonna be on his Grizzly this season. He's gonna get an All-Star this season, and then also Jaren Jackson gonna be a Most Improved Player snub. Those two guys have only played 50 games together in their whole career.
That's crazy. They only played 50 games together.
Yeah. They're both healthy coming into this season.
Wow.
Actually, the Grizzlies as a team is actually healthy coming to the season finally, which we haven't been for the last 2 years. So, man, you got to put respect on the Grizzlies. We're one of the deepest teams in the league, like without a doubt. We were one of the deepest teams in the league. All around good. I think we're gonna be a 6 seed. I really do.
You better hope John Moran on his Grizzly because you picked him first because you picked him in the first round, right?
Yeah, I picked him.
Better hope John Moran on his Grizzly.
I picked him 6 overall because he's better than these other guys.
All right.
Season. He's gonna look like Derrick Rose.
That's,
but I got so much confidence in this Grizzlies team.
Hey,
for sure.
Hey, everybody, make sure y'all turn the notification bell on, comment, because we love what y'all have to hear. We're active in the chat too, so if you don't like something that I said or our panelists said, let us know, and we will respond. So 2 more segments left. We got Rookie Watch 1.0. Jalen, we're starting with you this time. Give me your top 3 rookies in your order and tell me why.
Jalen Suggs because he plays ball on both ends, and he's gonna have lots of opportunity when it comes to the Magic. The Magic ain't got like that. The Magic aren't this competing team. They aren't this really good team that's fighting for a play-in spot. They're a bad team that's more likely gonna be in the lottery this year.
They could be in a play-in. How healthy is Markelle Fultz?
Nobody knows, but it's like, does Markelle lose his spot? Because Cole Anthony is there, and they just drafted Jalen Suggs. So,
Anthony, a dog.
I don't think he loses his spot.
And it's like Jalen Suggs has all the opportunity in the world to do what he wants. Number 2 for me, more likely to be Jalen Green, just because he also has opportunity, and I think he has the scoring ability to be a top rookie in the league and to really be the media's darling when it comes to rookies. And number 3, it's gonna surprise people, especially Steve's Josh Giddey. He's also gonna have opportunity. Like to me, it's all about opportunity for rookies. Cade Cunningham's gonna have an opportunity, but like Josh Giddey's gonna have more opportunity. And the thing is, he's an all-around player too, like Cade Cunningham. Now is he more of a solid player than Cade Cunningham? No, Cade Cunningham is coming in a little bit more pro-rated than him. But he's on my top 3 rookie list because he's gonna have the ball in his hands a lot. He's gonna do some things with that ball that's gonna be good.
Steve.
That was a great pick, Jalen. Great pick.
Do I say it like top? Who I think my top 3 rookies are?
In order. In order.
So Jalen Green, obviously.
Yes.
He's just the best rookie in this class. I said it before he got drafted.
I was with you saying that. Yep.
Don't hate the Cade though. Cade is a really good player. I think Cade's going to have struggles this season. Also, because I'm not too high, I think there's going to be a lot up and downs with that whole Killian Hayes Cade backward. There's going to be a lot up and downs with that. So, but I think Cade's going to turn into a really good player. So Jalen Green, and then my other rookies that I'm going to say it kind of like is if it's like a rookie team. Jalen Suggs for sure, because it's just Jalen Suggs is going to have the opportunity on the Magic. They're not the best team, and they're not really a great team at all. So he's gonna get a chance to really ball out for the Magic. And then 3, my second favorite prospect, really close to Jalen Green, Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is goddamn. He's an athletic Draymond Green. The dude literally does everything. I feel like every game he has some just like crazy stat line all around. I think he's gonna do amazing for the Raptors this season. And guys, I would give it to that I think would be like sneaky picks for the rookie teams would be Davion Mitchell and Chris Duarte, but they're not in the best positions to get the most opportunity. Right. So I have to leave them out. But those are my top 3. Respect to Cade though. I'm no hate to Cade. Those are my top 3 right now off opportunity.
Yeah, I actually like Scotty Barnes too.
He
reminds me of a bigger Evan Turner.
Cade, Jalen, and fucking Giddey. Those my 3.
Those your 3? No Evan Mobley Evan Mobley love?
I forgot about Evan Mobley. How did I do that? Evan Mobley's been balling too.
None?
I feel bad. Sorry, Mobley. I didn't mean.
I mean, I don't really know what the Cavs are doing right now. Like the Cavs got Jared Allen, Laurie Marketing, Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, Isaiah Okoro, not Isaiah, Isaac Okoro. It's like I don't really know where Evan Mobley's gonna get the ball at, all this opportunity and everything. So, I don't know what he's gonna do too much this season.
It's like they're just picking up players and saying they got a bright future. I don't really know what their plan is.
No rhyme or reason. Anything else with the rookies before we get into our MVP watch 1.0?
Nope.
Alrighty. MVP watch 1.0. These are going to get interesting as we go throughout the season. We're going to be giving you all these episodes bi-weekly. Well, every other week rather. And as things heat up, we'll start giving you these weekly and maybe even a couple of episodes a week. But for now, every other week. So, MVP watch 1.0. Weez, I need to hear. Who are your top 3 MVP? Y'all want to do 3 or 4? I'll let y'all pick.
It's 3.
3? Okay.
Ron, B. KD.
KD?
Matter of fact, no. Bron, KD, Steph.
Bron, KD, Steph. MVP favorites. Steve's MVP favorites.
That's good because I have a whole different 3. It's gonna go obviously Giannis. I mean, if Giannis got more up in his arsenal, he's gonna do it. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be in the talks again. I don't know if I actually put him number 1, but I got Luka there because I think Luka is just gonna be without a doubt like he kind of has to carry the load for that Mavericks team and do a lot. So if they're gonna be a good team this season, then Luka, without a doubt, has to be an MVP conversation. And then number 3, I got Ja Morant. No, I ain't gonna do that. But I'll be honest, I have the boy from the Celtics. I got Jason Tatum. He's my dark.
Yeah.
I think Jason Tatum's gonna be
I like Tatum.
top 3.
I like Tatum. I got a surprise pick for y'all. And I got a bold take. I'm gonna wait till Jalen go though. Go ahead, Jalen.
One, I got Giannis. Two, I had Jokic. Three, I got Zach LaVine. Now, hold on, Zach LaVine thing might confuse people, but I think the Bulls are gonna be good enough, and he's gonna be good enough to where he's gonna get some MVP honors, from the people that's voting, and you know he's gonna have that favor over a lot of players.
I like the mixture of all. If I was betting, and because I am a betting man, Steph would be my favorite. Something tells me if the Timberwolves can just get on the right track, I think Anthony Edwards is going to have one of those seasons. I think he's just going to disappear. Yes, I think it's going to kind of like Donovan Mitchell, even though he got rookie of the year, his second season. I just clicked. I just think that he could take that 19.9 he was averaging a game. I think he can get it about 26, 27. I think he can get them rebounds about up to 6. I think he also get them assists up to 4 or 5 too. So that's just the name. I'm not saying he's going to win it, but I'm just saying don't be surprised if he's honorable mention throughout the season, because I think he's going to have a big jump in year 2, and I'm so mad I didn't get him in fantasy. Any other bold takes before we close?
I actually wanted him in fantasy, then Moon took him. Yes. 2 other picks too, again, that Moon took from me. But I was probably when y'all said Trae Young. Trae Young is actually like top 5 on my list. I think, he's a fan favorite right now. Even though some people do kind of like him as a villain, he's not really a villain. He's actually a darling right now.
Yeah. That's just New York talking, honestly. So.
Yeah. And Ben Simmons. But But I do think some of the stuff he did in the playoffs is going to carry over. Of course, regular season is different because, in the playoffs, you get to scheme for the team. You're going to play for the next 4 to 7 games versus the playoffs.
Right.
You playing the Lakers one day, then the Kings, and then the Clippers, then the Lakers again. But I do think he's more likely going to finish top 5 MVP voting this season. Trae Young is.
Got you. You all got any bold takes before we close out this episode? Weez, give me a bold take.
To be honest, I ain't got no bold take right now. I'm excited to see how this season start off, to be honest. Can't wait for them first games.
Hey, they approaching. What is it, Tuesday that they start? Steez, give me a bold take.
Man, I already said it. The Grizzlies going to be a 6 seed. That's my bold take for the season.
Grizzlies going to be a 6 seed is your bold take for the season. Jalen, give me a bold take.
I mean, since I already said my Timberwolves and Pelicans bold take, I guess. If the take I'm about to say counts as a bold take, it'd be the Celtics are back in the play-in again this season. So, yeah, that's my bold take.
The Wizards are be a top 5 seed this season. That's my bold take. Believe it. All right, man. So I'm about to. What'd you say, Weez? Okay, so I'm about to great close out this episode. I've had a lot of fun with our debut episode for our second season. For Steezy, Jalen Wilson, and Weezy Wee, I'm your host, Lever KT, man, and we'll see y'all in a week and a half. Peace.